George Wachiuri is the founder and CEO of Optiven Limited, which is a leading real estate company voted as the best top 100 mid-sized company in Kenya. George has over 18 years experience in business and currently is pursuing his PhD. He has won numerous accolades for his business exploits, with the cream being crowned as the best and most innovative entrepreneur in Kenya in the US Mashujaa Awards.
Welcome to Optiven. Hello, welcome. Hi Dennis, welcome. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Yeah, looking good. Welcome. This is Optiven.
Yes.
Karibu sana, Grace.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, welcome.
Grace was telling you about.
Oh yes. Oh, welcome, Grace. She looks an entrepreneur. Welcome to Optiven. This is a warm place, and we love visitors. Yes. Yes. Okay. So welcome to Optiven. This is where we manufacture homes.
Hi, Mr. Wachiuri.
Hello, Grace. Good to meet
Nice
you.
to meet you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Finally, we've met.
Oh yes, we thank God. Yes.
We thank God.
Yeah.
Hi.
Welcome to Optiven.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
You have such a big office.
Wow, it has taken the heart of God, over the years. We've been
am
there for
impressed.
20 years, and it is possible to build a company from the start to a place whereby you are comfortable. It's called step by step. We started very, very small. Actually, it was a one-man show, for many years. And over time, of course, there are challenges here and there. Personally, as George Wachiuri, have failed over 15 times. You register a company, doesn't peak. You register another one, doesn't peak.
Okay.
And Optiven Real Estate is actually the 16th company.
You're kidding
And
me.
even at Optiven, this time we almost closed. We literally closed. Because I did a large deal where I lost about 5 million. Yeah.
So the 5 million was your savings from when you started the company to the 10th year?
Exactly. So it's called the challenges of business.
You must have been heartbroken.
It was tough. I was actually depressed because 5 million those days,
That was a lot of
was a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where the friends comes in, because you need somebody to talk to, you need somebody to encourage you as a business, as an entrepreneur.
Yes.
You need somebody that you can be able to tell your frustrations, and that person has to listen. And that's how I made it. And of course, I'm a Christian, so
nice.
my friend was God.
Yes.
And of course, my wife.
Okay.
And it was very tough. But I'm happy that with every failure that comes, it's a lesson. So I learned my lessons, and now I can be able to talk to Grace and tell you, maybe as you do transactions, and our viewers out there, there are things that you must be able to check, because when entrepreneurs
diligence,
start, they don't consult.
It's true.
They think of an idea and they implement, and that's what I was doing. Think of an idea and implement. It's important to visit, to consult with the experts. Talk to people who have been there. Like for you now, Grace, you are starting real estate. We can be able to share the lessons that I have learned for the last 20 years.
Yes.
You don't need to feel like George Wachiuri.
So how did you start your first project? How was it? Did you have finances?
Let me say that I would say that George is a self-made. You look for your own ways on how to develop as an entrepreneur. And it has not been easy, because we had challenges of finances, we have challenges of people trusting you, because if you're not a big brand in Kenya today in real estate, because the challenges people face every other day, people don't trust you. And we started very, very humbly. We started with one plot in Katani, just one plot. We bought it at 70,000, we sold at 130. Then we went to 5 acres. We went to developing. Today, Optiven Real Estate, we have done over 70 projects. And we are still moving. 70
projects?
Exactly. And by God's grace, we have expanded, because we said that one of the objectives for Optiven is to develop 300,000 homes by the year 2030.
So how do you go about marketing?
The way we market to our people is through one-on-one. We do exhibitions. We go to Home Expo. We do social media. And of course, we also use KTN. Yes, and they have serious followers. Yes,
sure,
yeah.
Sure. So how do you make sure that before you own a property and take it now to the clients for them to purchase, how do you ensure that it's a legit thing?
For us at Optiven is that we have invested a lot on due diligence, both formal and informal, whereby you visit the area, talk to the neighbors. Of course, you do the formal search, and we have recruited one of the best lawyers to ensure that not only searching the land, but also doing a due diligence on the owners, because owners can impersonate. They can come and say, this ladder was left by my father, only to realize it's not even a child of the family. So we invest a lot on due diligence. However, it's important that customers need assurance that if Optiven does goof, make a mistake, you have to have resources to make sure that the customers are refunded money and not being taken round. And that's why it has grown Optiven, whereby if you make a mistake, you ensure that the customers don't lose.
So tell me, what's the secret? Because I know most entrepreneurs, especially the beginners, they at some point they say you got somewhere and you're stuck and you feel like giving up. And it's true, giving up is in everyone. Yeah, it gets to a point you're like, oh my God, will I ever get through this? So what's the secret? The secret behind you getting there, and then from there you're at a point of giving up and you're like, no, I can't give up, I need to move. So what's the secret? What's the secret in all these stages?
In a business, there are a lot of challenges, and there are a lot of problems that you encounter as you grow your business. And somebody told me that if there are no problems, there's no business, because the role of a business or an entrepreneur is to give solutions to the existing problems. And for us, for the last 20 years, we had our own challenges. And one of the things that has helped us to grow to the next level is leadership. Yeah. Wow. The growth of any company lies and falls on a leader. If a leader does not have got a vision, the business cannot grow. And once you have a vision, it gives you direction of the organization. Once you are able to hire the right people in your organization, the people determines the morale of the organization, which also determines the culture, the high performance culture of the organization. Of course, you need a structure. And that's what has helped Optiven to grow. The structure will determine the rate of growth. And this structure is important for you to know how the leadership grows. From the board of directors, people who are going to modernize or to harmonize the entrepreneurial thoughts, people who can tell you no. The senior leadership, and then the other people comes in, so that the entrepreneur is not the sole decision maker. You are able to consult other people, and then you're able to make a decision. Also, for the growth of any organization, including Optiven, any organization, you require what I call hard work. You have to work hard. You have to manage the resources well, because many entrepreneurs, when they get money, they go and pick the V8, they want to show off. It is not time to show off. It's the time to manage the cash flow very well. Remember, the business money is not George Wachiuri's money. The business money is business money. And personally, I'm paid a salary like anybody else. I don't just pick money from Optiven. And that's why you find the Optiven is growing like a mustard seed, growing very fast. And then finally, develop networks. Know people, because people buy people. You have to go out there as an entrepreneur, network with the people, exchange your business cards, attend events, sponsor events, so that people know that Optiven is there. Grace is there. It's the power of networks, know people. That's why every entrepreneur who is watching us, you have to belong to a certain association. Personally, I'm a member of Kenya Private Sector Alliance, KEPSA. I'm a member of property developers, because that is where you are going to learn some ideas from these people, and then you keep growing your organization. And then it's important for people who are watching us and for you to pay your taxes. Because as long as you're out there, you have a duty to support the government. Because when the country is growing, we are also growing. Yes. I must admit, I'm very impressed, and I want to be like you when I grow up. And thank you so much for creating time. I look forward to coming for more advice. Wow.
And I hope our viewers will have learned something from this. They have definitely learned something. Yes. Thank you, Grace, and we appreciate your welcome for our mentorship. We usually have a mentorship here every month. We call it Business Clinic, whereby we assemble all entrepreneurs at our Optiven Transformation Center, and we mentor them, because part of my decision, part of my aim is to create 1 million entrepreneurs. So you are one of them. Glad to be one of them. Asante sana. It's been a beautiful morning for me. I had a chance to meet Mr. George Wachiuri, CEO of Optiven, and I've learned quite a number of things, but a few things caught my mind. Number one is the importance of giving back to the society as a company, take care of the needy. It's very important and key. Number two is leadership, where usually we take this triangle as the top pick is the CEO and then the employees are down here and the client somewhere. So it's an inverted one. You start with the employees, you treat your employees well, and it all narrows down to good results.
Thank you so much for having watched the show. Hope you've learned a thing or two on how exactly you can go about building your real estate empire from the conversation between George Wachiuri and Grace. Remember to follow up the conversation on social media. The handles are running below the screen. And each and every Wednesday, grab a copy of The Standard to read the Business Coach column on The Hustle magazine. My name is Ian Dennis, and this has been The Business Coach, where we help entrepreneurs better their business.